Greetings, Wastelanders. Cregan here with another Fallout 76 video. Today we're going to start on crafting god rolls and see just how many attempts it takes to get exactly what we want, and figure out how much the material cost would be in the end. I'll compare the cost of scripting any bad rolls for 40 script back versus saving springs, screws, steel, etc. at the cost of, well, not getting 40 script back each time. And since I have a life and haven't been grinding crafting mats or legendary cores non-stop for the past 6 months just for a video, I'm going to set up a private world with free crafting. If you have Fallout First, you can do this easily as well, and I find that it makes for a great sandbox mode for dialing in a particular build. Just keep in mind, anything done or progressed in Fallout Worlds does not carry over to adventure mode. It's more for having fun and experimenting without any risk or cost. And as a reminder, if you find this video helpful, please leave a like and a comment. It goes a long way towards helping this channel grow. And to stay up to date on future content, be sure to subscribe as well. So let's address the elephant in the room, and that's the question, what is a god roll? Well, quite simply, a god roll in Fallout 76 is any legendary weapon or armor that has a desirable combination of effects in all 3 stars. These vary depending on the item or build it's intended for, and could give added bonuses to raw damage, VATS crit, or faster fire rate. For today's video, I'm looking for a fixer for my bloodied stealth build. She has a halfway decent one already, but it's certainly not a god roll, and I personally want to compare the experience against the original, which is still being used in adventure mode. Additionally, I've scaled her armor back to just 1 star on yielding and bolstering, as I don't want the random rolls I had before interfering in the DPS test later. I'll do a future video instead on crafting god roll armor, and compare tradable armor to the strictly crafted Secret Service set, and see if it's worth the endless grind as well. There's a few rolls that I'm looking to test and will set aside as they come. For 1st star, I'm looking for anti-armor or bloodied. Anti-armor reduces target resistances by 50%, which comes out to a 28.8% increase in non-critical damage overall. Bloodied gives you a 5% increase in damage for each 5% health you're missing, up to a max of 95% DPS at 5% health remaining. Most bloodied players sit around 20% for an added 80% boost, and this is not including buffs from armor, perks, or mutations. For 2nd star, I'm looking for either faster fire rate or explosive. Fast fire rate pretty much equates to a flat 25% increase to damage per second, but not damage per shot, whereas explosive adds up to an additional 60% increase in damage with all 5 ranks of Demolition Expert equipped. It's a lot of fun, but it can make close-range combat tricky. For the 3rd star, I'm looking for VATS AP Cost reduction. With the right combo of mods and buffs, we can get AP cost down to near 0, and with an automatic rifle, your limitation is ammo and reload speed. So let's take a look at an unmodded server, and with crafting perks equipped, we can see that the cost for crafting a fixer comes out to 9 adhesive, 10 gears, 8 oil, 15 screws, 15 springs, 18 steel, and 14 wood. To upgrade to a 3-star legendary, this would also incur an additional cost of 5 cores and 4 modules. We would then have the option to either re-roll and save the gears, screws, springs, etc., or turn in for 40 script and roll a new fixer. Most players prefer the latter, as hunting down legendaries for script is time-consuming, and materials are easy enough to grind. I'll update the counter as we go, and show what the final cost is. Keep in mind that this is nothing more than slot machine mechanics, and your mileage may vary. If you need a guide for grinding crafting materials, check out my videos below for an idea of where to look in the forest and Morgantown. I'm currently working on more materials guides, so stay tuned for those, or better yet, click the bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get those alerts in your inbox. Alright, so let's start with crafting a fixer. And see what we come up with. I'm gonna make a couple of them, just in case I come across anything really nice that I want to keep. I'm gonna keep track of the counter over here, and we're gonna find out how many rolls it takes. Nope. No. Oh. Almost. Almost. We got anti-armor, explosive, but faster movement speed while aiming. Not for a VATS build. Next. Oh. Interesting. I could see this being fun. 2-shot, AP regen with kill, 90% weight reduction. That'd be a fun little guy, but no, it's not at all what I'm looking for. That could be interesting. That could be a good crit build, but that third star could be better. I'm not going to bother keeping this. That actually could be a good, oh crap, vampires. Faster fire rate and the faster reload means you get more rounds back on the enemy, and you're healing yourself again. That actually would be good, but still isn't what I'm looking for. No. No. For a non-VATS bloody build, I don't know how viable that is. That could be something to test. But damage increases as health decreases. That's the bloodied prefix. Plus 25% damage while aiming and plus 50 damage resistance while aiming. That's a solid non-VATS build. But rifles are primarily VATS. So maybe I might keep this one and test this later. No. 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 Yes. Yes. There we go. First god roll. First god roll of the day. What are we at? Number 67. 2-shot, explosive, 25% less VATS action point cost. I am saving this one. Definitely saving that. That is a nice fixer. Can't believe I didn't think about the 2 shots. Yeah, let's move on. If this were adventure mode, I would be okay with this for a mediocre roll. Since we're looking for god rolls, nope. That third star, it's not the best. There we go. Roll number 132. Anti-armor, explosive, 25% less VATS action point cost. This is it here. 132 rolls. Here's our first honest to god roll. I'm going to keep going because that actually wasn't too bad. And I'm going to see what else we can come up with. Oh. The +1 agility is the only thing that's good about this. Do I already have this? Bloodied, faster fire rate, VATS action point cost. Do I have this? And I'm going to keep this as a future one. So actually, for today's test, because I really want to see what I can do for my exact build, which is a VATS crit explosive combo. I'm going to make one more fixer, and I'm going to save this one. It's good vampires. You know what? I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep that one. That was the 293rd. Right, and just to kind of show off here, these are all going to have powerful automatic receivers, an aligned short barrel, stabilized stock, and the stinging magazine. Everything else I leave stock. It's reflex sight and suppressor. Was it aligned short barrel? Yeah, aligned short barrel. Okay. Second guessing myself. So in the end, crafting 293 fixers and scripting 287, because I did set aside that one for later, would have cost 1,465 cores, 1,172 modules, which at the cost of 50 script each comes out to 58,600 script, 2,637 adhesive, 2,930 gears, 2,344 oil, 4,395 screws, 4,395 springs, 5,274 steel, 4,102 wood, and a partridge in a frickin' pear tree. But out of the 58,600 script needed to buy the 1,172 modules, 11,480 can ultimately be refunded at a max of 150 script a day, which would take around 2.5 months of daily play to pull off, assuming there aren't any double script events. Earning the 58.6k script to begin with could take over a year. Rerolling individual fixers would have kept the materials cost to only the 6 rifles, but the script cost would have been the full 58.6k, and there wouldn't have been anything to turn in after. So now that we have these crafted, let's test them out on the Super Mutants at West Tech. I'm sure they'll be thrilled. And what shall we try first here? I kind of want to save this one for last. I think that one will be a ton of fun. I've got the anti-armor explosive, 25% faster fire rate. Oh yeah. Let's, oh, that's a little... These are both pretty similar. That's just an AP build. And that's the faster fire rate. Let's start with the AP. And see if I can just go from target to target to target with as little downtime in between. I'm gonna get this guy in the hand. If you target the Suicider mutants in their right hand, they will actually drop the nuke and explode. It's a lot of fun. Just don't stand anywhere near it. Now I'll use this guy. There we go. Come on. Just like that. Alright, let's see crits. Oh, see, that crit is already up there. Oh, that is one of the high priests for the new Mothman event. I actually have not played yet, so this is my first time running into one. Ow. Else. All right, this is fun. Take the guys out in the back. I'm gonna switch over to faster fire rate. No, that's the vampires. There we go. Bloodied faster fire rate. Less action points. Hello. All right, there you are. What did I just equip? I thought that was... Oh. I got confused. I thought I had equipped faster fire rate. Just watch the AP bar on the right side there. That's going nowhere. Blind shot. That's not too bad. It's good for a sustained fight when you've got a lot of shots that need to be placed, or you're running a lot, jumping a lot, and using your AP a lot. But I think we could do better. So let's go with the anti-armor explosive. 25% less VATS action. Yoo-hoo! Avon calling.
What's that?
I said, Avon. Aren't you listening? This is what I'm talking about. This is fun. Now, it's shots like that that you have to be very, very careful of. Because if they get too close to you and you keep firing, that splash damage is going to hit you, and that's going to kill you real fast. The entire time I haven't been bothering to use VATS crit. I think that was the first time. At least for this gun. Haven't needed it. So I'm two-shotting these guys, which is typical for an explosive. I got a crit lined up. Can I one-shot him? Come on, one shot. No. I can get him about 75% of the way down. There's another 75. Two-shot again. Oh. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. Just couldn't get that stim pack off in time. Now, the trick is, I need to get in there. Oh, actually, they re-enabled looting the rad showers. I didn't get you guys, did I? There we go. Just collect it. Oh. Why is my health not going anywhere? Is that it? Let's find out. That is indeed it. Interesting. So there are actually perk cards specifically for consuming irradiated water. And, that's all you need is Aqua Girl. Good to know. I'm actually going to stay a little closer to the 20% health. So I'm going to sacrifice probably about 5% DPS. At least for bloodied guns. Alright. Who's the asshole who killed me? Alright. Who have we not used? Did that one. Haven't done that one yet. Did that one. I think we've got vampires. So I'm going to put this to the test. And vampires is supposed to keep me alive as long as I can place rounds. So I'm not going to stealth.
Noise?
That all you got. Come on. I'm right here. Should get a bigger crowd for this. Dude, this doesn't even... Whoa. That one snuck up. Look at that. This is what that build is, or this gun is good for. Alright, I'm switching over to the two-shot explosive 25. This is going to be the last gun I demo. And this is the big one. Lots of bullets, lots of fun. Where are you going? Come back. This is great for crippling them. Ooh, I'm reloading. It's that vampire's weapon when you need it. Maybe a whole crap ton of really good guns is what it made me. I think I drew a little bit too much attention. What I found, though, with two-shot is the accuracy suffers quite a bit. Doesn't really matter what the weapon is. VATS builds don't tend to do quite as well with them. So maybe that free aim gun would have been a lot better for two-shot. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, see all those misses right there. And I think that just cleared out West Tech. I gotta say, I really haven't played with a two-shot fixer before, but when the VATS hits actually landed, they were pretty devastating. Close second place because of the increased accuracy is the anti-armor explosive VATS, and the bloodied explosive VATS wasn't too far behind that. Since I didn't have any additional AP regen going on, I don't feel that the VATS crit fixers were any better than the anti-armored or bloodied, but keep in mind that there are builds out there that are dedicated to min-maxing out these stats, and there are YouTubers like Fimos who I believe still currently hold the record for soloing Earl in 13 seconds. If you have access to Fallout Worlds and are serious about getting as much out of your character as possible, I would really suggest taking a few hours and rolling everything you can think of. The fixers took me roughly 30 minutes to get all 5 god rolls, and 5 pieces of armor shouldn't take too much longer. Test things out, don't be afraid to experiment, and you might just find something that works better for your playstyle. Well folks, that wraps things up. I gotta say, tallying up the final numbers was both enlightening and depressing all at once. But keep in mind, I could repeat this process tomorrow and have completely different results. During my proof of concept practices, I wound up with a near god roll on my first try, so don't let this discourage you. You may wind up with a winner sooner than you think. I'm Cregan, reminding you that you can't win if you don't play. Wow, that is kind of depressing, isn't it?